And a multi-millionaire says, I'll teach you how to make millions for $49. You're worried about a scam. How stupid are you? How dumb do you have to be? How much social proof do you need that I know how to make some money? I don't need to scam you at $49. I have plenty of money.
It could just be like women just go on holiday to have fun.
And men will try and sleep with you.
So doesn't mean the women are.
Correct.
But that's
it's a random table because her friend met some dude on f***ing Tinder. No, stay home. Stay home.
I want to talk about this, but it's not new. It's happened time and time again.
By the way, chat, I'm not getting paid to promote.
No, that's fine.
Don't buy it, bro.
No, that's good. You believe it's a scam. You believe it's the old school MLM. I told you to join $50. You're saying that you're rich, but you refuse to join. So obviously you don't know what the product is. You've never seen it yourself.
Why does Andrew Tate? Oh, because you also dated Jordan Peterson's daughter, which is a rare W for you. And also I saw you talk about joining the Marine Corps as a, which is another rare W for you. But outside of that, it's usually just a sequence of L's.
Wait,
I was wondering,
Andrew Tate
doesn't have any, like, he has a lot of social media footprint, but not necessarily a lot of accounts. How is this happening? I wondered, how does this work? Why are there so many people out there that are making accounts and promoting all of your podcast appearances, clipping you, and defending you every single time?
Because I inspire people, my friend.
Well, part of it is because I think there is a financial interest that's associated with it, because the more they promote you, the more they can sell Hustlers University to other people so they can get an affiliate code. The percentage that you get with your affiliate code when you get other people to join Hustlers University. That's where it came from. That's when I realized, oh shit, okay, it's just a basic multi-level marketing scheme.
Welcome to the Andrew Tate Files. If you tuned in today hoping to see some cringe, well, you will not be disappointed. Andrew Tate, self-made multi-millionaire, believing in getting connected, getting money, get women, and get fit. He has quite a wild past of controversy, a sleuth of crazy allegations, but doesn't stop the speculation mill, and seeing and hearing this guy live on TikTok, on podcasts. And there's a large debate on whether Andrew Tate is trolling the internet, he's playing a character, or if this is actually truly how he feels. Regardless of that fact, true, fake, he is a self-made millionaire. From jumping straight into the webcam modeling industry, doing that right when it started, before Twitch streaming was as big as it is, there was a lot of money to be made. Now, it is important to mention that his dad was also a professional chess player. And you'll see in a lot of videos and clips that he is very disparaging towards nerds or people who have a background in anything other than what he deems appropriate and what is not appropriate for a living career. The only thing that you as an individual should care about is just simply making money. Money makes the world go round. There's nothing to anything other than happiness and money. You listen to his advice, you're gonna be a multi-millionaire, you're gonna be just like him. But what I'm describing here really isn't enough. We're gonna dive into some TikToks, we're gonna dive into some podcast clips. But before we dive into that, special thanks to the amazing sponsor of the channel today. You've heard them before, Vance Global. They specialize in TH, CBD, and Delta 8 smokes to fit your personal needs for whatever feeling that you want to experience. They're wonderful. But what's even better at Vance, they also have munchies. These right here are their brand new CBD gummies. So if you don't want to fly to heaven and you just want to experience a well-adjusted sleep, maybe arthritis, pain, knee pain, back pain, whatever pain you have, and you don't want to be floating, these CBD gummies, their new product, are phenomenal and they will hit the spot for you. And of course, they have the other two normal ones, Delta 8 gummies and their TH gummies. Their smokes are biodegradable, organic. If you use my code at checkout, vanceglobal.com, and use code Repzion, you're gonna get 20% off all of your orders. And if you subscribe and save using their subscription model, you're gonna get 30% off all of your orders. Free shipping to all 50 states in America. I've received nothing but positive feedback from you guys trying out this sponsor. You love them, I love them. Support the channel, click the link, and experience some relaxation.
If you study hard, you can be a doctor. Go study medicine. Study, study, study. Give up your whole life in school. Then you get to be a doctor. You can't even buy a motherfucking sports car. I use this analogy all the time, but I'm gonna use it again. When you see a man like me at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday morning at a gas station in a $400,000 sports car, I get out the Lambo, there's a bitch in the front. I get out and putting gas in. You look at me and go, he studied really hard in school. Or do you look at me and think, drug dealer? You think drug dealer because you understand you must break the rules to make money. Doctors have followed the rules their whole lives and they're driving Citroens.
Andrew Andrew, let me explain to you something. We need doctors more than anything. And while I do kind of understand what Andrew is trying to convey here, that you don't always need to go to a super, super expensive school to get an education or to become rich, I find this TikTok just to be very discouraging to people who want to pursue a career in becoming a doctor. You need a doctor. I need a doctor. We all need doctors. Healthcare and people being, experienced in those fields are important. Yes, they are expensive to go through, but some people, that's their passion, that's their desire. If somebody wants a medical career and that's what they want to strive for, encourage them to do it. Don't dissuade them with your, I'm rich, you're not, you studied, look at me, I'm better than you type of mentality. You know, when people ask me for life advice in terms of careers, in terms of how to make money the best, I always tell people, find a career path of something that you enjoy, that you like, that is in constant need. No offense, I don't care about millionaires. Blue-collar jobs, in my personal opinion, is the future. I'm sorry, but robotic welding's not gonna replace actual welders. You're still gonna need people who know how to use plumbing utensils to do plumbing in houses and buildings. You're gonna require manpower to do electrician's work all throughout every industry building. You're gonna have to have people who know carpentry, who build houses or build structures. Most of these blue-collar jobs takes a 2-year associate in that specific field. You get certified in whatever you want and you can pursue and make absolute bank working hard and putting into society. 2 weeks ago, I looked into hiring a plumber to come do some plumbing work. I have no experience in that expertise, and I spent, instead of paying $500 for them to come out fix something, I spent 2 hours researching the problem that I had, and I found a tutorial that walked me through, because I'm a visual learner, right? And they walked me through literally how to fix this issue that I was having with drainage of it wasn't draining properly because of the angle, and the piping was just, it was all stripped, the O-rings were destroyed. It took me 2 hours of research. I went down to Home Depot, spent $40, and I got the tools, and I fixed it myself, and now it's perfect. I just saved $500-600 from hiring a plumber to do a job that I learned myself. Now I bought a plumbing book because I'm genuinely curious. I'm like, you know what, do I have to pay other people to do this? I can learn an actual trade skill. Trade skills are so vitally important, and I'm telling anyone watching this, man, girl, I don't care. Look into trade work. There is money to be made. Don't let people dissuade you from going into a career path that you want. The scam artist, in my personal opinion, which we'll get into, of Andrew Tate trying to take your money.
I will never ever wear headphones in public. When you put your headphones in and you're walking down the street listening to your music, you are a fucking target. You are losing one of your most important sensory perceptions. I'll tell you something, man. I've been jumped 4 times. Every time I was jumped, I didn't see it coming, I heard it coming.
Wonderful advice. You know, I don't know about you, Andrew, but typically you need to use your eyes and your ears. You know, those are 2 sensory things.
You will go to school and spend $150,000 on a degree about business, learning from a dude who doesn't have a business and doesn't have any fucking money. But when a multi-millionaire says, I'll teach you how to make millions for $49, we're worried about a scam. How stupid are you? How dumb do you have to be? How much social proof do you need that I know how to make some money? I don't need to scam you at $49. I have plenty of money. So if you're not a complete idiot, you can join Hustlers University and you can make some money.
Hustler University. What is that exactly? Well, let's jump right into this quality pyramid scam. Sun from the window, I'm gonna have to change you a little bit. You are getting way too bright. There we go. Tone that down a little bit. Success is learned. I'm Andrew Tate, world championship kickboxer and multi-millionaire. I grew up broke and now I'm a multi-millionaire. I teach the deserving secrets of the modern wealth creation. Your net worth is your network. You need to surround yourself with successful men you can learn from. If you were in groups of 100 ice cream experts and all you spoke about was making ice cream, you'd learn a lot about how to make ice cream. It is the same with money. The cold hard truth: society is influencing you for society's well-being. Life of Tates, 2 brothers, single mother household who grew up broke as a joke. Now we're self-made millionaires. And what do they do every day? Tate Confidential. Reach the top. People love to say you can accomplish anything, but I'm going to be completely honest with you, that's BS. Very few people have had the dedication and work ethic to operate the 1% of all top men. Those who do often don't know how to get there. Understand, if you're dedicated and ready to work hard, it's not enough. You need to know what to work with, what to dedicate yourself to. I broke the matrix and I will teach you how. When rich people say how to get rich 99%, don't listen. That's why the 1% are the 1%. Learn what? Then you just do the work. On the top of his site, he has the War Room. The War Room is the greatest global network which exists on planet Earth. The War Room is a global organization with members based in influence of over 70 countries. Our networks contain a varied expertise, which allows us to exert influence globally. Every member has either achieved or is working towards the ultimate goal of all intelligent men freedom in a world of slavery. The things which you do and the things which you know are derived from who you know. Change the people you interact with, and all the above changes with it. Did you truly understand every option before you chose your current path? You do not know what you do not know. The war room is for men who understand something is missing. Men who see that not many are taking life seriously, and the few that are have been easily exploiting the unaware. The more intelligent you are, the more you realize and notice something important. There's a level of human existence that very few people get to experience. Many people are blind, and many people do not believe it exists. The war room is for men who understand it does exist. It is possible, and refuse to live their lives without access. The war room is for men who will die without regret. His site also has all these tabs. Poor people are scared creatures, and it's ridiculous how to pick up your. It's horrible. Children masquerading as men, grandmaster speed, energy absorption, exceptional men, knowing all you need to know to be rich. Listen to rich people. It's that simple. I tell you what to do, and then maybe 20% listen. Out of them, 1% actually try. That's the secret. Every professor is verified by me personally. Each one of them is making anywhere from $10,000 to $500,000 a month in their select field. I choose fields that anyone, anywhere can do now to get rich. No BS, no fluff, just hard-earned lessons and making money. And it's only $49 to enroll today. You have no more excuses. I just took them all away. Buckle up, it's time to get rich. Welcome to Hustler University 2.0. Enroll now. Yes, there's an elite package deal at almost 8,000. Apparently the only option is to pay with crypto. Let's just click on that and see where it takes. Hi there. Oh my god. How do you want to change your life? Not giving into scams. Oh, I don't know if that actually sent to anybody. Whatever, I tried. Also on his website is the Tales of Rudan, which I thought was maybe some philosophical thing, like, I don't know, in a different country or something, you know, taking life philosophies and applying it into your life. But it's this guy's own weird, dumbed-down creation on how he views life and how everybody needs to adopt this policy of life living. In a previous life, I lived 5,000 human years atop Rudan Mountain. I remember every lived second. Life is competition. Competition is violence. In many modern forms of competition, we have attempted to water down the violent aspects to replicate violence in the most sanitized way. We have full-grown men growing as large and strong as possible to put a ball in a net as opposed to hurting each other. But the sentiment is the same. It's a group of men at war with another. The largest, strongest, most beautiful tree, violently crushed by the surrounding saplings in the quest for a resource. When I see myself, I know the struggle live to become who I am, live as I do. The more sophisticated my understanding of the universe, state of the constant war, the happier, the more content and peaceful I feel. You are meant to struggle. You are meant to suffer. You do neither of these things because neither you are dead or invisible. You want people to care about who you are, become familiar with pain. You do not struggle to become an exceptional man. You are a nobody, and every female will prove to you you may as well not exist. Evolution requires pain, while others complain they do not feel happy enough. I'm happy. I'm struggling. I don't want to be happy. I want to be great. This is the beauty of life as a man. We are born valueless. You either build it yourself into a king or you fail. Yan Hu, how at peace I felt among the trees. Okay, I'm done. So yeah, his website's really weird, super fishy, but I wanted to do a little bit more digging to see the reviews of this website, and I found an unlisted video of quote-unquote testimonials. So let's check it out.
Hustlers University.
Hustlers University.
Hustlers University.
Want to learn about Hustlers University? There's a bunch of rooms to go into, and those rooms have millionaire professors.
You are taught by millionaires that answer your questions. They give you everything on a silver platter.
It may be impossible to not make money if you follow what they say.
Not only having contact with actual multi-millionaires, being part of a community of students.
We all help each other.
It's a community.
People that are there for you.
We're all in there for one thing, and that's to make money.
I've already made my money back after the first day.
I've made 5K this month from just joining. That's fucking crazy.
I made 4K in my first month.
I made $2,000 in 2 weeks at 15.
I just made that back in 20.
Used to making them. It's great, you know.
You are finally in the right place at the right time. You are the only person who can make this work, and you're also the only person who can fuck this up. I say this all the time. Hustlers University is the greatest thing that exists on the face of the planet for people who are trying to escape the Matrix. I will show you how, but you still have to do the work. And if you only exist amongst the money, you're gonna end up with some money. Welcome to Hustlers University.
I'm sorry, but this is just the reality. I don't trust random Discord messages that are fully cropped out and just random screenshots of deposits from random accounts. There's no verification outside of just screenshots of something, especially with numbers. It's just really silly to me. Now, I want to. Now he claims that they have over 100,000 members at roughly $49 a month per subscription. Sorry, I can't speak. Not sure I necessarily believe that, but what I do know is that I firmly believe that this is a scam. And I would love to actually talk to somebody who maybe has spent the money. But here's the reality. I've been on YouTube long enough to know when people are really sus, especially when it comes to scamming their audience out of financials, the sale of NFTs, creating fake cryptos. Please be cautious of what you throw your money into. Because this is the same guy who made a video just last month on how the New World Order works.
Which is rural, very rural, and I'm going to a part of Romania which is extremely rural. And people often ask me, hey, did you move there to get off grid? Because they have this idea that if you go far enough away from the cities that you're off grid and you're safe from the New World Order. And I always contest this point and make it very, very clear that I protect myself from the New World Order by being on lots of grids at the same time, by having lots of passports, lots of companies, lots of trusts which own assets, lots of bank accounts, lots of residencies. I live in many, many places. It's very difficult for anyone to track down and say exactly where is my life. No one government controls my entire existence. I have 11 driver's licenses.
We live in a world now of globalization, and it's nearly impossible to be off-grid. I get stopped for speeding 5 times a week. No one does shit because I have so many driver's licenses, and you guys should do the same. Same thing with passports, man. If I fuck up big time and England wants me in jail, I can fly on a Nigerian passport or an American.
You can't ban me from driving. It's very, very hard to control me because I put myself on a bunch of grids. The idea of going off-grid is old-fashioned thinking and it's outdated. But when discussing this, people often talk about the New World Order, and the New World Order has many various different definitions. Some people see the New World Order as the shadow cartel for the politicians. Some people see it as the Rothschilds or the Illuminati or the banking sector. It's very, very difficult to surmise what the New World Order is. But for me, I think the New World Order is very simple. I think the New World Order is the smartphone. I think the smartphone is the New World Order. So, it's charging. I think the smartphone's the New World Order. Why? Because they know who you talk to, they know what you say, they know what websites you visit, your banking app is on there, or Apple Pay, so they know where you spend money, how much you spend.
Furthermore, just 2 weeks ago, he left this comment on joining his war room, his Hustler University, and his war room on how it's going to change everybody's life, but of course you have to, pay for it, $49 a month or their ultimate elite package.
Simulation loaded. Simulation complete.
The reason you're poor, please tell us, Andrew Tate.
Now when I say poor, what I basically mean is less money than me. Because I, Tate, Lord of Earth, set the bar.
What makes you think people want to climb the bar that you're on, Andrew?
I set the difference between rich and poor. My amount of money is the amount of money you need to be rich. If you have less money than me, even by a single cent, you're a fucking brokey, a wagey, a peon, a peasant, a nobody. You are poor. So when I sit here and make this video and call you poor, you can't sit here and go, I'm actually not poor, I'm doing pretty good with my business actually, and I have a nice car. You have less than me! I'm the only guy on this fucking platform flying around in private jets with 27 cars, living this lifestyle in presidential suites in fucking fairy tale land. Only me. The rest of you are sitting there going, hey, I might be able to buy a BMW. You're fucking broke. You're all broke.
Even if I had the money to buy a BMW electric i8 vehicle, which is like $150,000, $200,000, I still wouldn't buy it. I would invest that money into something far more beneficial than a goddamn car. Money can definitely bring some happiness, some temporary, release. But why do you assume everybody who wants to make money, who wants to be successful, or who have lots of money want to live the same life that you do? I'm happy with the bare minimum. I'm happy to have a car that I could buy a brand new one, but I like driving my 16-year-old Honda over 16 years ago. And guess what? I could walk out the door right now and I could buy a brand new Tesla. Am I going to do that? Would it be a smart financial decision? No. Having 27 cars, flying on jets, presidential suites. If that's your idea of living your best life, good on you. But I would find that life to be so goddamn boring, I'm gonna be honest. I find happiness with money, but also being able to be free, experience nature, go out and doing things that I enjoy, that I have passions for, learning science. I don't know, I just find this idea to be very skewed. This very narrow, you know, mirror of only looking down this one path. This is the path that you want to be compared to me. You want to be rich. You want to be a millionaire. Be fancy, fancy, fancy. It's like, man, I wouldn't want that life. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't. And maybe that's just weird for somebody to say, but that's the reality. And I don't see how demeaning people makes a business model more successful, but what do I know? People are weird on the internet.
So once you identify and accept that you are broke because you're not on my level.
You're right, I'm not on your level. And even if I could be, I wouldn't want to be. Why do you assume people want to be on your level?
Then we must work out why. And there's only one of three reasons that anyone on this planet would ever be poor. You're either lazy, you are arrogant, or you are stupid. Now, start with lazy. Most of you are lazy. In fact, I'd say basically all of you are lazy. You don't understand what work is. You don't understand what work ethic is. You don't understand the ethos of conquer Earth. You don't have fire blood. You don't wake up to go piss at 3:32 a.m. and go, I'm not going back to sleep because I want to make some fucking money. So you're all lazy. You're all arrogant. Because when I sit here as the richest person who's ever fucking wasted his time talking to your fucking dumbass and tells you what to do, you don't fucking listen to me. Oh, well, Tate, you know, maybe he's wrong about, you're broke. How can I be wrong when you're in the poor category and I'm in the rich category? I obviously know something you fucking don't.
I pray to the gods in heaven that people really don't find this motivating. Because if you do, you have some serious problems. How is this motivating you to do anything as a man? This is like that alpha incel shit that it makes me roll my eyes. How anybody can take not only Andrew Tate seriously, but the way that he tries to sell a product by simply just insulting people. And in my personal opinion, there's a way to do that really effectively and funny. But for me, this is just pure absolute cringe. I don't understand how any man takes this guy seriously.
And the third and least common category is stupid. Most of you are not too stupid to become rich. I could show you how to do it. All you have to stop doing is being arrogant and lazy. So if you sit here and go, well, I'm none of those three things, yes, you fucking are, because you're not living the life I live. You are a brokey. If you were none of those three things, you'd be here with me in this room, wouldn't you? But you're not.
No, I wouldn't be, because I don't want to be next to you. Probably use terrible deodorant. But most of all, you left the US, Andrew. Might I remind you, this is a deleted video, by the way. This is your response to why you left the USA. You're now living in Romania.
This is probably 40% of the reason I moved to Romania, because in Eastern Europe, none of this garbage flies. If you're gonna go to the police and say he raped me back in 1988, they're gonna say we should have done something about it then. If you go to the police and say he raped me yesterday, say, okay, if you got physical evidence, or is there CCTV proof? Where'd it happen? Okay, let's go interview him right now. And if it wasn't really rape, I'd say, oh, we went to the club, we got drunk, she agreed to go back to my house, we started having sex, and then we carried on having sex, and then we had sex, and she didn't say anything wrong, and then she texted me afterwards, and I didn't text back, and now she's saying I raped her. The police would be like, okay, she's an idiot, bye. But no, not in the West. In the West, you can tell them that exact story, you're still fucked. You're fucked in the West. When people say, why did you live in Romania? And I explain my 5 reasons. One of them is the Me Too era. They go, oh, well, you're a rapist. I say, no, I'm not a fucking rapist. But I like the idea of being able to just say, to do what I want. I like being free. And if you're a man living in England or Germany or America or any of the Western world right now, you've decided to live in a country where any woman, any ex, any fucking bitch who works at Greg's who you bought a pasty from, at some point in the future can destroy your life.
And I realize that in the Western legal system, if a girl says something, she needs zero proof. She needs zero evidence. All she needs to do is say it. Any woman you've ever interacted with can go to the police and say, he did this. Do you have any evidence? No. Do you have any proof? No. And they'll fuck your life up. They will come and they will arrest you. They will search your stuff and go through your phone and find new things to charge you with.
Very weird energy. I just can't imagine saying, I'm leaving the country because I'm being accused and alleged of doing terrible things to people. Because US laws is quite different from that of, you know, Romanian laws. You can get away with a lot more in other countries than you can in the US. I just can't fathom how you think that saying this makes you look good.
Because you are a fucking peon. So, look at your bank balance, accept it's not as large as mine, and accept that one of those 3 attributes must apply to you, find out which one it is, and fucking change it.
I have a question for you, Andrew. For somebody who's so rich, why don't you do teeth whitening? I'm gonna be honest, that's a really big question. When people are like this and they talk about how rich they are, like, wouldn't you want really white, straight teeth? And I'm not trying to be mean here, it's just a genuine question. There's definitely some, you know, facial improvements you could do to yourself, and when you're that rich, I just don't understand as to why. Underneath the video, he says, I made millions, I have the strongest network of individuals on the planet, I private jet everywhere, and all my family and friends have documents to travel anywhere on the planet at any time. I've seen slavery coming for years. I became rich. I networked with the best. I created a system to find other like-minded men. I've been working on this problem coming for years, and now it's solved. I've solved it for myself and my network. I'm going to change absolutely nothing about the upcoming enslavement. Those without any money or network sovereignty at all should be stressed. You need to get rich now. You're out of time. TikTok posts his website, which we already went over. And finally, I do want to end the video with this. And again, there's a large debate on whether this guy is just trolling or if he's really being who he is, and quite frankly, I've heard nothing positive about this guy. He got kicked off of a British TV show for a reason due to the controversy surrounding him. But a few days ago, I saw this.
What would you do if I was going on girls' holidays every other month?
I'd have to shut that down. I think it's disrespectful.
Do you go on a lot of holidays?
I can do whatever I want. You're with me, you don't want to. We go on holidays together, we go places together. When I have to go places with just the boys, you stay home.
It could just be like women just go on holiday to have fun.
And men will try and sleep with you.
So doesn't mean the women are.
Correct.
This is what I'm saying. You
agreed.
This
No, agreed.
No, but you have to warp to reality.
It's not warp reality, because we agree.
Yes, you do. Okay.
We agree.
Okay.
No, you're not moving on to the next question. No, we agree.
Okay.
We agree. You're right. They're going to try, and you're not going to let them. I agree. If I walk out to the car park, it doesn't matter how good the locks are on my car. If someone's trying to break into my car, am I going to let them keep trying? No. No. It's disrespectful. It's mine, and no one comes near it because it's mine. No one's going to try and steal it. For me to put it in a place where people are going to try and steal it is nothing less than irresponsible. My female is taken care of and has a fantastic life. She does not need to go on holidays to fucking Mykonos and be a hoe on some random table. Some random table because her friend met some dude on fucking Tinder. No. Stay home. Stay home.
So is Andrew trolling? I don't know. You tell me. My simple response to that is chill out, man. I know the analogy you're trying to make with the car, your car's locked, but number one, humans are not the same thing as cars. Humans are people. I pose the risk every time I drive out to getting hit by somebody, another driver. When I park my car at the grocery store, I risk having somebody break into it and steal it. Does that mean that I'm never going to drive again? Ever, because there may be somebody who tries to break into my car, or there may be somebody who tries to hit on somebody that I'm with. Do you understand the reaching that is, that they can't experience holidays and they have to stay at home because you, Andrew, may feel threatened by another man? I mean, I think that's the reality of the situation, is that there could be another more successful multimillionaire than you. And maybe they would be more interested in them. That's not normal to force people to stay home and not be able to go out and experience things that they want to experience. Whether this is a man, woman, man, woman, I don't care. That's not normal. Why are you so threatened by disrespect from other people? I get disrespected all the fucking time on the internet. I don't give a fuck. Go Photoshop my face on something stupid. Hell, I may even laugh at it depending on how funny it is. Andrew Tate just strikes me as the type of dude who lives by this rule of disrespect. If somebody says something that I deem disrespectful, they are lower than dirt. He's the alpha male. He's the person that you could go to. He's gonna fix your life when you pay him $49 a month for his pyramid scheme, Hustler University, get rich fast scam. That's what it is. I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you, Andrew. Don't come back to the US, because you may get arrested.
Females are barely sentient. And then they die. I come home. My 4 wives are sitting there. Andrew, you need to wear a new deadly contagion. I pick up my sword. I am the commander of this house. I decide if there's a contagion. I decide what I do. Be quiet. Cook.